What's up everybody, AnOldSchoolPro here, and welcome to my Tiger Phoenix Max guide for the new reworked UDYR. This is going to be a new type of UDYR that's been played a lot in higher elos from Diamond all the way to Masters, and it's been working really well in higher elos, and I thought you guys would like it. Check it out and see if you could implement this style into your gameplay. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoy this build. Okay, so for the runes, you're going to be going 9 attack speed marks, then you're going to be putting in 9 flat armor seals, then you're going to have 9 flat CDR glyphs, and you're going to have 2 attack speed quints, and then 1 armor quint. This is going to give you a really good early game because of the flat armor. Seals is going to help with clearing, and you're going to come out of the jungle much healthier, which is going to help you do more efficient ganks as well as counter jungling. So for the Masters, you're going to be running 12-0-18. Since you're going to be going a bit more offensive early game, the 12 points in the Ferocity tree is going to be more beneficial than the 12 points in the Cunning tree. Eventually you are going to be going full tank with this build for the most part, but the Ferocity tree really synergizes well with your Tiger since you're going to be maxing that second. You're going to go Courage of the Colossus because of course since you're going tank, you're going to want to stack health a bit, and when you stun someone in the team fight, you're just going to get this really fat shield, and you're just going to be a really good front line for your team, which this is why you're not putting, in the resolve tree, you're not putting armor and MR, you're going for the health regen instead because you're not going to be maxing turtle with this build. So you're going to start with a hunter's machete and a refillable pot in your warding totem. This is how you're going to start your build. You're not going to go hunter's talisman, you're going to go hunter's machete because you're going to be doing a level 3 gank. So once you get those items, you're going to go straight to your blue buff and you're going to ask your top lane or your bot lane for a leash. Make sure you have a point in Tiger when you first start out. Make sure you put a point in Tiger and not a point in Phoenix. So once you're done with blue buff, you're going to go to Wolves, you're going to put a point in Phoenix, and you're going to activate it on and off on the stances, switching stances from Tiger and Phoenix to clear the Wolf camp. The reason you go to Wolf camp instead of Gromp second is because a Wolf is easier to kill than Gromp when you have an AoE damage. Once you're done with Wolf camp, you're going to go straight to your red buff, and if you need to, go smite it and drink your refillable pots, and once you've got level 3 after your red buff, you want to start looking for ganks or some invading. For ganks, always make sure it's not warded, and if you think it's warded, they're backing off, just go off and keep on farming or look for another lane to gank. You could also go and counter jungle the enemy jungler, taking their Gromp and their wolves and leaving one of the little wolves so the camp doesn't reset, so the enemy jungler has to kill that, has to walk all the way to the camp in order to have the camp reset. So for buffs are really important with the deer. You got to make sure you're on your buffs. When you see the timer going, you want to go straight to that blue buff or red buff so you can make sure it doesn't get stolen and you can use it as efficiently as possible. And for objectives, for the most part, you want to make sure you can take dragon whenever you can. Maybe you gank your bot lane and you get a double kill bot lane. You want to ping to your bot lane that you want to go do dragon, and that'll definitely help you with the early game. So for mechanics for the deer, not much mechanics besides making sure you're having the proc ready for Tiger and Phoenix. Make sure when you're on that third proc, make sure you auto attack one more time so you get that Tiger or Phoenix proc so you can deliver as much damage as possible to the enemy champion. So for item purchasing, once you come back, you want to get a Stalker's Blade and a Hunter's Potion and some boots as your first back. you want to get the Hunter's Potion because you're not going to have a lot of sustain because you're going to be spamming your abilities more with this type of build, since you're going to be alternating from Tiger and Phoenix stance much more frequently. So once you get that, you want to start going for your Cinder Hulk or your Trinity Force. If you're ahead, go for your Trinity Force, and if you're even or your team is behind, go for Cinder Hulk and then go straight tank after that. You want to go for a Randuin's early game right after Cinder Hulk, and after you're done building that Randuin's, go buy a Guardian Angel for a mid-game Guardian Angel. That'll really help you out with team fights and just feeling more confident in those team fights, knowing that if you so happen to die, you'll have that GA there to back you up. After that, just go straight tank, build any armor and MR items depending on the enemy team comp and your situation. So yeah, I think that's about it, guys, for this guide. I hope you guys enjoyed this Tiger Phoenix Max guide. I'll be making some more guides on the way for the new reworked Udyr. Hope you guys enjoyed this build. If you guys have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. Other than that, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.